This is gonna be a really great way to start this episode. Fi is already talking, and this didn't even happen on camera. I walked too close to the boss door when I was getting back here after bringing the iron shield back to this through the dungeon. Luckily, I didn't need to use it against any electric enemies, which kind of helps a lot. But let's skip over this as quickly as possible. Master, look at this. There's a great door here that is locked tight. It is only logical that something of great importance likely rests behind this door. Oh, luckily that's all she said. So, let's Terrally. You need to do that, and rush and examine the door before anything happens. This is another very easy boss door puzzle. The later ones I think make... Oh, well actually, never mind. I have to do this, and then that. This is still very easy. The other ones actually make you think. As soon as I say that, I realize I'm screwing it up very badly. I understand how this puzzle works. I just need to find... There we go. Again, this one was almost took effort to figure out. The later ones are somewhat more difficult, I would think. I think they are. Hopefully they are. I know one that is fairly easy. I like the concept of putting a puzzle into unlocking the boss door either way, but still. So it seems that there's not a time shift stone, or the effect of a time shift stone does not carry on into this room, wherever it is. Mysterious and dark and spooky and pointy hats and Horrorland. So, remember a few episodes ago how the Arachna lived for 1,000 years when they were constantly growing? Well, this is what happens when they grow for 1,000 years. The first boss not directly associated with Girahim or the forces of evil. This is the 1,000-year arachnid, Moldarak. Target lock, Moldarak. An arachnid that has survived its very lengthy larval stage is known as a 1,000-year arachnid, which is precisely what you see before you. Over 90% of its body is shielded by a tough chitinous armor that can deflect even the sharpest blade. And Fi is completely useless besides telling you that you can barely hit it. But, in case you didn't notice, it has eyes, which means that's how you're gonna hurt it. As you can see, like the regular Arachna, it does not have any way of using electricity, so I'm fine just using the wooden shield. All you need to do is keep slicing in the direction it opens its pincers. This is a very easy boss fight, as we already destroyed the smaller one. The larger one should not take much longer. You only have a little bit after the eye turns red before it will attack you, and you have to shield bash or something to avoid it. It can also completely grab you, which you have to shake choo-choo style to get out, but that can also happen, and you can get multiple hits on one of the eyes. This is a very pathetic boss fight. I can't really say enough about that, other than that it's a very pathetic boss fight. I don't mind. I like the concept of the boss, since we were fighting Arachna the entire time, but I just wish they would have made it a little harder. When it does this, you're going to want to follow it through the sand. Do that. Thrust in its eye hole. Wow. I forgot it had a 2-heart attack. That was surprisingly more potent than I thought it would be. But it doesn't really matter, since we're going to destroy it very quickly. At this point, regular Arachna are going to start coming out. I have no idea why I haven't been able to shield bash this yet. Oh, that was actually very cool. I love doing that to Arachna. I like... Arachna are one of the funnest enemies to fight just because of literally hundreds of different stupid ways you can find to kill them. And I love how I was just saying Moldarak is a pathetic boss, right as I'm actually somewhat of the lowest health I've been in a very long time. Oh, never mind, it's dead already. That was like, let's see, I haven't even been recording for 5 minutes. Most of that time I was just waiting to give myself enough time to figure out how to sync the audios properly. And then, most of that was, besides that was complaining about Fi. So, yeah. This is A very pathetic boss, probably because it isn't associated with Girahim in any way. But, as soon as the Moldarak goes down, the sand drains out for some reason. I have no idea how that causes that to happen. But you are pretty much left at the bottom of the mining facility with a heart container. Not that I'm complaining much about the heart container. And another goddessy door that is opening. Interesting. I believe that if you check over here, there's... I like the train areas. I love that they put enough detail in that the pots that were with you came down. And they also give you a ladder, which lets you go all the way back up if, for whatever reason, you want to access the bottom of this like that. The ladder leads up to here, which I guess leads out. Yep, that's the door we came in by. So, you actually go down a lot less than it makes you look, than it looks like, but it's cool nonetheless. But, heart container! We already have half of the heart containers in the game now! That second line, once you get 2 heart pieces, or if somehow I finish the next dungeon before then. I have no idea how that would ever happen, but, you know, stranger things have happened. I've gotten hundreds of views on videos before, so again, stranger things have happened. Now, you got a minecart here. I do not see a time shift stone, but that doesn't mean there is not one. I like this. This is a small section of the mining facility. There's no enemies or puzzles or anything. Moldarak is still the final challenge in the dungeon. But I still like how they put one small puzzly type thing, just make you think once more, decompress after the Moldarak fight, if for whatever reason you actually needed to. I don't see why you would. Take a look at this really nice looking blue light. Forgot about this. And prepare yourself for more heartstring tugging, because Skyward Sword is a very sad game. I don't know why I let's play sad games so much. It just happens. I don't know why. But, actually, speaking of not let's playing sad games, the video I upload after this is not going to be episode 21 of Skyward Sword. It is in fact going to be an update video in which I may or may not announce a new Let's Play of a game that is not nearly as sad as this. But what is fairly important is the fact that we made it to the Temple of Time on the other side. There's a mysterious gear thing phasing in and out of the dimensions. Oh, and also Zelda's there, so I think that's kind of important. And somehow, throughout all of this, Link can still smile. And I guess he can still act like badass, too. That works. And we're gonna make him talk like badass. He's just, go! I'll handle the Demon Lord. As she ninja runs away, and... Alright, Link, you must go now. Return to the old woman at the sealed grounds. Tell her what happened here. She will know where you must go. And know that we will... See you again! This isn't goodbye, Link! I promise! And... kaboom. Now you've done it, Link! I blame myself. I should have reprimanded you the last time we met, but instead I was soft. I take pleasure in punishing you, but I have no time for recreation. But next time, I'll do more than just beat you senseless. I'll make the affair so excruciating, you'll deafen yourself with the shrill sound of your own screams.
A report, Master. I can no longer detect Zelda's aura. The moment the gate was destroyed, Zelda's presence disappeared from my readings. You can no longer search for her with your dowsing ability. Zelda's companion instructed you to meet with the Ancient One in sealed grounds. This corresponds with the records in my memory. I propose that we travel to the sealed temple.
Now it appears that the only good thing that came out of the whole affair is the Goddess Harp. The last gift Zelda gave to Link before she had to leave. No matter where you play it, the sounds will always change. The pitch, I think, at least. The rhythm won't. It's just based on how you strum it. But it will actually change to sort of go with the sound of whatever area you're in. So in Skyloft, it's going to be a little softer. I never went. Actually, I'm not going to get that. How was I able to recover and be almost happy after all of that? I think, you know what? I am sad inside. I'm just pretending to be happy. So Gorko, you better cheer me up somehow. What? You made it inside? You mean to say there's a secret passage I didn't know about? Why didn't you tell me, bud? I was just about to give up and go home when I heard this huge crash. Rushed back to find that the way had been cleared. I'm going to explore inside. I have to go back to the sealed ground soon, so it looks like I'm going to be busy. Alright, I guess that attitude can kind of lift your spirits a bit. I see a suspiciously large pile of sand first. It's probably another amber relic, I'm going to assume. Yes, it is. See what I mean? They put amber relics are everywhere. Even directly outside of the time shift areas where the ancient flowers are everywhere. So, Fi, in one of her very few moments of actually offering us decent advice, suggested that we go to the sealed grounds. But I'm not going to do that now. I've hinted to it before, I think I've even flat out said it, but after your visit to Lanayru Province, after defeating Moldarak and viewing Zelda's departure through the mysterious gate in the Temple of Time, a very good chunk of the Gratitude Crystal side quests are now available to you. I'm going to want to start tackling those immediately. By immediately, I mean I'm going to jump right down on top of the bazaar and talk to the first person with dots over their head that I find. Even better, there's no goddess cubes you need to find, so we can jump straight into the action of things. Why don't you have something to say? Kukil turned up okay. Okay. So... Oh! Dang! I never told her mother that the kid was okay. Let's see. Where does she live? I'm forgetting. There we go. That's not good. I may have just completely screwed myself out of doing any of the side quests. Unless... no, never mind. They all probably become available immediately. Hopefully I can still work this out. There we go. Link! Kukil is safely back at home, and it's all because of you. I don't know how to express my gratitude. I can finally smile and laugh again. Thank you ever so much. And, if you do this, you got 5 gratitude crystals. These crystals are feelings of gratitude in crystallized form. Must have taken a lot of gratitude to produce these 5 crystals. Helping people feels good! So, those 4 special collectibles in the lower left-hand corner. It seems that gratitude crystals are the first of those. And, now, I'm gonna say, since this episode is barely even half over, at best, let's go around helping as many people as we can. Because it feels good. And Link is supposedly very sad now that he will never be able to see Zelda again, except that she promised that you will see her again, probably. I think that's the wording of it. I don't remember exactly. But helping people in need, that's a thing, so we're gonna do that, I guess. How about we go down by the plaza, see if there's anyone with dots over their head now. How about you, Paro? Oh, wonder where she's gone. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm so worried. So worried. Oh, Link, you really want to hear about all my troubles? That's kind of you. So you see, a short while ago, my little sister went out for a quick flight, but she hasn't come home yet. It was getting late for her to still be out, so I went looking for her everywhere. I couldn't find her. I just hope nothing has happened. I'm worried sick thinking about it. Hey, Link, would you mind helping me look for her? She said she was curious about that colorful island that appeared recently, so I suspect she's somewhere in the southwestern sky. Counting on you, Link. So, we've got a little Skyward quest to find where in the wide sky Paro's little sister has gone. Thankfully, I know within 2 or 3 islands where she is. Since there's like 2 or 3 islands that look almost identical, and she's on one of them. So, yeah. Let us do the thing. And it was said that she was interested in a colorful island. Oh, never mind. There she is right there. Okay. There. Well, if it isn't Link, I'm so glad you're here. My bird got injured while I was out for a quick flight, and now I can't fly. Somehow I managed to make a crash landing here, but now I can't get home. Can't go home until my bird's better. I need medicine to get him healthy. Of course, it can't be human medicine. It has to be bird medicine. Hey, Link, I really need your help. Will you get some bird medicine for me? Sure thing. You're a real lifesaver. My older brother has some bird medicine. Go find him and he'll give you what you need. He's probably pacing around the plaza at Skyloft. Yeah, as if we didn't know that already because... Oh, yeah, I guess you can sequence break and see her first. So, let us find which direction Skyloft is in first. That would be very helpful. And head there once again. This is what I like. Very fast-paced side quest. It's been less than 3 minutes since we've started it, and we're already on the second objective. I like the way things are going here. Hello, other Nightman. I'm going to avoid you and not run into you. That would be good. Luckily, they don't scold you if you just flat out run into them in the sky. It's only if you fall off the edge of town. It's still annoying having to listen to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bird, thank you. Yes, still annoying to listen to it. Alright, let's drop down back into the ski lift. Skelux. That's the guy who made Super Mario Star Road. Okay. I don't know why I thought of that. Blame attacking toucans. You can blame attacking toucans for pretty much everything that's happened. What, you found my sister? Her bird's injured and can't fly? Yeah, that's bad. This is the second voice I've had in 5 tinker That's terrible. In that case, tinker this as quick as you can. You're mushroom sports and heal the bird's injury. You got the 3rd bottle! Never mind, I think he's the wrong jingle for that. She uses this and will quickly heal the bird. She should then be able to wake her own way home. Takes to my sister. You keep the empty bottle once she's had a chance to use the stuff inside. I'm counting on you, Link. So, now we're already on our 3rd objective of the side quest, and it's only been 4 minutes. This is something wonderful, I think. I like this side quest. Oriel and Paro are 2 of my more favorite in terms of they don't actually do anything important besides the side quest, but they're just good people in general, and even in a place like Skyloft, genuinely good people are in somewhat short supply, so I'm glad that we're able to help them back, especially since they're also, if you tattle on either one of them, it'll say this, they're also like the Loftwing Gurus of Skyloft, which explains why Paro has the bird medicine, and no one in the bazaar does. Only Paro does. But anyway. Oh, mushroom spores! What a relief! You brought the medicine! Thank you! Now I can heal my bird's injury. And I don't know why they cut to black there. Now my poor bird should be healthy again in no time. Yeah, that's some pretty potent drugs. I wouldn't trust that bird to fly because of what it might be seeing if it had mushroom spores just poured on it. I was beginning to think we were doomed. You saved my life, and my birds. Both owe you a big thanks. And right off the bat, you get another 5 gratitude crystals. I'm going to put them... put on screen how many there are in total right now. But there are ones that you can find outside of the bundles of 5 you get from completing the side quests. I'll go over those. I'll probably get all of those at one time in a bit of a montage episode before we take the completed set of gratitude crystals to Batro. However, I would like to, at the end of this episode, visit Batro, see how he's going, and give him the gratitude crystals we do manage to collect by then. See if they can help him out, and hopefully, because we're selfish butts, get one of those rewards that he mentioned. So, I'm hoping Paro's back in the plaza, because if I can find him quickly, that means I don't need to look for him very well. There he is. And this is an especially good side quest to do early on if you want to get crystals quickly, because my sister made it home safely. Thank goodness, I was so worried about her. Thanks so much for your help, Link. You can get not 5, which is the number from every other side quest, gratitude crystal quest in the game, but you can get 10 gratitude crystals from this one because you are helping 2 people at once. So it is really good to do this one early on, because just the 10 crystals, I think, can get you 2 rewards from Batro instead of just 1. So you really, really want to do that. Now, I'm going to jump around this general area of town. I do believe there is something I can do in here. Let us see. You have dots over your head. Yes, you do. Ah, Link, welcome! Here's the thing, Link. My house is terribly dirty. Pippet is always telling me to do some dusting around here, but I just can't bring myself to it. That's why I wanted to ask you if you wouldn't mind cleaning it for me. I'd even pay you, Link. Sure, let's do that. You will, great. I knew you wouldn't leave me in this dusty house, Link. Set? Broom? You know, I don't even remember where we keep the crazy thing. Or if we ever owned one. Most of the time I just wait for a good strong wind to come along and blow the dust away. So look, I don't really care how you get the job done, I just want you to blow it all away for me. So I'll leave you to it then. This one especially is not available until after you complete the mining facility, because for the obvious reason that you need your gust bellows to clean this. For Pippet's mother of all people. So yeah, this could take a considerable long while. So I think I'm just going to speed this up. If I think of stuff to talk while I do this, I will say stuff so it actually sounds funny when it's sped up, but I think it's just going to be random rambling. So, good job.
Good job to me. While I'm blowing this dust from the way that you can see, blowing away this dust is flying. With the bellows not gonna be dying anytime soon. Keep up and skyloft, because we are the hero with the sword and the annoying robot helper lady who really I hate. And now we're blowing this floor in the room for some reason got brighter just because I was blowing the floor. Dust goes away, yeah. This isn't taking nearly as long as it normally does. That's a good thing, especially because
I might not even have to speed this up, but I'm still going to speed it up, and I'm already done. Oh my! There's no more dust in my home. Thank you, Link. You've brightened my day. Come over here and let me pay you. Thank you so much, Link. My home is sparkling clean again. It feels so much better when the place isn't under a blanket of dust. So, you do get gratitude crystals for this. But she will also pay you... Wait for it. Wait for it. A whopping red rupee for literally just flat out wasting 2 minutes of your time. However, after a certain amount of time, you can just come back here and get an infinite supply of red rupees if you have enough patience. But that's definitely the worst money-making strategy in the game. There's a rupee medal that serves the same purpose as the treasure and heart medals, but for rupees. I think you'll find that that is a much better way of making money. So let's go around, see if there is anyone in the Knight Academy maybe who needs help. Or maybe we'll check. Let's check the bazaar first. I think there is at least one quest we can do in the bazaar now. Because Link is a very bizarre person. I mean, no, actually, what am I saying? Link is awesome. I'm a very bizarre person, and I just make Link look bad by being me. Let's see, Gondo, Gondo. Okay, hi Gondo. Let's see if there's actually something I can upgrade while we're here. Okay, I think there's actually stuff that I can upgrade without Monster Claws. No evil crystals, no dusk relics, still missing a hornet larva, still missing 2 Monster Claws, never mind. That's great, that is really great. I'm sorry, Gondo. I love using your shop, but I literally can't help you. Oh, this is something important. Oh, never mind. Stamina potion. Your stamina gauge won't drop as fast as usual. It's expensive, though. Okay, that's the green potion. Never mind. I thought you were going to have your crystal quest, but then I remembered that you do not... It's your husband who has his crystal quest eventually. So, let us just quickly check in the Knight Academy, see what we can do. Let's see. Fledge doesn't have anything to say. Or anything important to say, I should say. Actually, I think he will just ask you if Zelda's back or not, but, you know, we're trying to be happy by helping people instead of, you know. Instructor Horwell, what do you got? You have absolutely nothing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know as a fact she does not have a quest. Let's see, there better be someone around here with something that I can help him with. No, old lady, nope. Okay, it looks like we've actually already done all the Gratitude Crystal side quests available to us now, and got at least 20% of all the Gratitude Crystals in the game. Which is fantastic progress. Granted, we did do like 3 of the fastest side quests there are, but I'm still kind of proud of myself for pulling that off. And let us go see the Batro Man himself. I'm really surprised no one actually picked up on the pun in that episode title. Batro Man. It's Batman, because his name is Batro, and he's half bat. Is a bat demon whose name is Batro, who wants to be a man. I named the episode where he first appears in Batro Man, and no one gets the pun. That's just my luck for you. Once you unlock the door the first time, the passage down below the ski loft... I'm not going to say ski loft twice in one episode besides Ben. Below the island is available right away, and you can go visit Batro. Fortunately, Kukil isn't going to be here, so it's just going to be the man himself. Oh, I'm very, very sorry there. Let's see. Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent! Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. First off, you get the medium wallet. The hefty capacity of this wallet allows you to store up to 500 rupees in it. So I'm going to need more gratitude crystals to become human. Please, won't you aid a poor, unfortunate demon in need? Oh, gracious me! That is a prodigious amount of quantity of gratitude crystals you've bought from me. This is such an appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn hot with embarrassment. But please, shake this. What? And you can get a piece of heart! That is also very important. I'm still going to need more gratitude crystals to become a human. Let's say that thing again. Okay, so I think we got the 10 and 20 gratitude crystal rewards, which are... Yep, he wants to see me again when there's 30. So, whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Medium wallet. Holds 500 rupees right away, with plus 900 from the small wallets. You can now hold up to 1400 rupees, which means some of the 1000 rupee plus stuff in Beetle's Air Shop is actually open to being bought, which is very nice. And speaking of Beetle's Air Shop, what say we end this off by seeing if there's something we can actually buy from him, because I have a surprisingly low amount of money for what I thought I would have. After the next dungeon, money is going to be no object, but I still would very, very much like to have a little more money than I do now. So, of course, that means I have to spend money, right? I don't care if that doesn't make sense, because I'm going to do it anyway. That's pretty much the story of my life in the first place, so yeah. Alright, Biddle. I don't know why I'm removing or changing vowels in people's names, and in names in general. I'm not sure. I don't think this is funny or particularly entertaining. I'm just doing it because I feel like doing it. Which... Excuse me! Stop burping! Jeez! Which, excuse me... No, that's not what I meant to say. Not which, excuse me again. Which... I don't remember what I was saying, even! And that made me miss Beetle. Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. There we go. Tempted to make another Ring-a-Bell reference. I mean, I guess I technically did just by saying the name Ring-a-Bell, but I'll save that for the inevitable Bravely Default Let's Play that I really want to do. But I do have an amazing concept for this that involves fan participation, participation by other Let's Players, but I want to be famous enough and collaborate with other LPers before that happens. So, Beetle has for sale another Adventure pouch. It's a little expensive. It is 1,200 rupees. I do need it, but I don't have the money for it. That thing's still sold out. I did not mean to check the Adventure pouch again. Thanks a lot, Beetle. Okay, let's check this thing now. This is a life medal, which he doesn't know what does. I think we've been over this already. I know I don't have the money for this. Off by 20, really? Okay, I could go grind 20 rupees, and then the bug medal is over 1,000, so I'm not going to be able to buy it either. Or is this... Yep, it's flat out 1,000, so... Bye, Beetle, you didn't have anything for us. Oh, please wait a moment. Do you know how heavy you are? I have to pedal extra hard with you up here. Then you have the gall to leave without buying anything? Off with you! Yep, that's actually what happens when you don't buy anything from Beetle. And on that note, after this very, very happy but sad episode, I think The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword is going to take a very, very small-ish hiatus. Not really a hiatus even per se, but just it's going to be uploaded a little less frequently than it has over the past week or so. Only because in my update video that's coming up, maybe even tomorrow, or 2 days from now probably, I'm going to be announcing something new that's going to be uploaded alongside this. So, prepare your bodies for that, and prepare your bodies for what happens when we return to the Faron Province and the Sealed Grounds. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. But, until the update video, I'm LeaderofLuxinape, signing off.